Number 11, we need to find out what the perimeter of this shape is in meters. There's a couple of steps we need to do here. Let's relabel all of these sides. They say that there is a scale factor here. There's a scale that every fourth of a centimeter equals 4 meters. So if they say that 0.25 centimeters is 4 meters, so this is a small drawing of something that's bigger. What would that be? What would 1 centimeter be? So from here to here, it looks like 0.25. How many 0.25s do we have in 1? That'd be 4, because how many quarters are in $1? There's 4 of them. So we'll do times 4 here. Every 1 centimeter is 16 meters. So if this is 1.4 centimeters, what we need to do is we need to do a little bit of multiplication. We need to say, well, 1.4 times 16 will give us this actual length. So 1.4 times 16 is 22.4 meters. Okay, that's what our conversion rate is. Every 1 centimeter is 16 meters. So we'll do this one times 16 as well. 0.8 times 16, this will be 12.8. And this, a half of 16 is going to be 8. So now for perimeter, all you got to do is add up your 3 sides. Make sure you line up a decimal. You're going to have to do 8.0 is all. If you use a calculator, then you can just type them straight in. But that'll be your answer for your perimeter, which is the distance around this triangle. For number 12, they want us to use a proportion. Find the missing value. So a shirt at the store costs $15 plus 5% sales tax. What is the total cost? So first we need to figure out what this 5% of this is. How much tax are we paying? So we've got a $15 shirt. We're going to set up a proportion. So that's where 2 fractions are equal to each other. This 5% is one of our fractions. 5%. We want to know what part of 15 is going to be our tax. So 15 is the whole cost. We want to find out how much the tax is. So in order to solve a proportion, we do what's called cross multiplying. We're going to multiply 5 times 15. We're going to multiply 10 times x. Well, 10 times x, sorry, not 10, 100 times x is 100x. And 5 times 15, I think is 75. Let's double check it though. So we got 15 times 5. I know 15 times 4 is 60. Yeah, 75. So then we divide by 100. Divide by 100, and we get x equals 75 cents. Okay, $0.75. So what is the total cost? Well, here's the shirt. Here's the tax. How much does it cost? For number 13, a third of a box of rice has 1 1/3 pounds. So 1/3 box of rice has 1 1/3 pounds. How much does a full box have? So I set up another proportion here. So check this out. What we have to do, how many of these 1/3 fit into 1? How many 1/3 are in 1? Well, that'd be 3 of them. So we need to do 1 1/3 times 3. I would break this apart. I would do 1 times 3, and I would do 1/3 times 3. I know 1 times 3 is 3. 1/3 times 3 is 1. Put those together. That's how many pounds are in 1 box. For number 14 over here, we want to know, is this proportional? Is this a proportional relationship? What do we multiply x by to make y? This one I can see, that's a bad color. Let's go purple. I can see it's 5 times 5 to make 25. Are all of these times 5? If they are, yes, they are proportional, and that number 5 is the constant. For number 15, we need to find the area of a parallelogram. I know that area equals base times height, so we need to do area equals, the base is 3 and a fifth. Well, let's turn 1/5 into a decimal. 1/5 into a decimal, you just do 1 divided by 5. There it is, 1 divided by 5. And that's going to give us, well, there's other ways to do it, but 1 divided by 5 will be 0.2. Okay, you could also think, well, 1/5 is how many tenths? Well, it'll be 2 tenths. And that's actually what this is. So this will be 3.2 times 2.5 will be 2.5. Multiply those. There's your area. Don't forget your label for area.